Hey, what's up? Here today with Jacob the Energy Healer again for his second appearance on the podcast. His time is incredibly valuable, so we're, going to have to make sure we keep this to how much do we decide on?
11 and a half.
11 and a half minutes. He's a strict man with strict time constraints, and, that's part of the game. So I got Jacob on here, and while he's here, I want to ask him about mainly self-development, which is the name of the channel, self-development, and what that means to him, and how you can, because a person can change, right? A person can change into something that they want to be.
Exactly. You can do anything you set your mind to, no matter what it is. If you decide to be a chef, you can be a chef. If you decide to be a veterinarian, that's good too. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, you can do anything you set your mind to.
Damn. Jacob just shooting out some advice. And it's true, man. You actually can. And, like, nobody gives you anything. Like, you don't just get shit for free. Like, did anyone, like, give you your skills, Jacob? Did anybody give you, did anyone give you permission to sort of, like, grow into the person that you are?
No, not really. The person that I am is someone who sets his mind to something and then does it, no matter what it is.
Yeah, man. And, like I was asking Jacob earlier about Alpha, because that's kind of the name of the podcast, and that's what we're all about here. But you say that you don't necessarily know about Alpha. So what is your version of, like, what is your best version of yourself? What does that stand for? Like, is it just understanding, compassion? Like, what is your version of the best self, of your version of being a leader? Like,
Well, an alpha is someone who puts himself first. No matter what you do, if you're in a situation in any state of mind or anything like that, and you're in a dire situation and you're maybe the oldest or the youngest, or even the smartest at that situation, you should put yourself out there and just make yourself known. You should never be afraid to put yourself forward.
Put yourself forward. Yeah, like, never be afraid to take responsibility for yourself, like, for the group, even because as Alpha, as a leader, you are responsible for more than just yourself too, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Because in dire situations, it could be life or death, or even just somebody's making fun of somebody. No matter what it is, you should always just prove to people that you can do anything, right? And if it takes being a leader, then you should be a leader, right?
Right.
A leader is someone who puts himself forward before everybody.
Yeah, and they put themselves forward, right? Because you have to put yourself first. Because if you're the leader, you need to put yourself in the position to take responsibility, right? Because that's the leader of the group. Like, if I'm the leader of my tribe, you're the leader of your tribe. And so how do we interact if we're both leaders of each of our own tribe? So what's our interaction?
Well, leaders always find other leaders, no matter who you are as a person.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to talk a little bit about spirituality and like what it means to be a, like, spiritual being, like a being of light, a being that is, because we are like non-physical energy, right?
Well, yes, actually, a spirit, someone who own or has friends that are spirits, or they can either be pure or darkness. The differences between those two are very different in itself, I guess you could say. A spirit being is someone or something that has lived in a past life and is just dwelling. We have our own spiritual self. It could be one, it could be two, or something like that. Or it could even be maybe 9.
And we're here in this physical realm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's, I think, something that some people don't even really understand. And for me, it wasn't until more recently that I sort of got a hold of this and started to understand it. But there is this entire non-physical realm of reality, where there are beings and creatures and whatnot, and you're sort of in tune with that, you would say, right?
Very much so. I know quite a bit about spirituality. I live with it most of my life, and I try to understand it as much as I can. Sometimes I have to get advice, but
Yeah, totally. Because it can be confusing because also our society doesn't really recognize these things in terms of that there are multiple dimensions. There are creatures and spirits and aliens or however you want to describe them. There are these things who are keen to speak with you, and they have ideas and voices, and it doesn't mean you're like some kind of, because the Western medical system is classifying that as, oh, you have like schizophrenia or whatever. But the fact of the matter is that there really are alternate dimensions, and you can access them through spiritual medicines, through spiritual practice, meditation, and you just sort of have a gift off the bat to access these things. Is that how you would see it?
actually, anyone who has spiritual abilities in themselves can access these worlds. You don't just have to do like medications or anything like that.
No.
You can just relax, focus. There's many different ways of doing this. One in particular is one of my favorites. I just sit down, relax. A friend taught me this actually a while ago. She said that I needed to picture a door, right? And inside this door would be a whole nother world inside my mind. And it would help me understand where it is, what the spirit world is like. And always look forward, never look back, is one of my oldest sayings.
Always look forward, never look back. Damn.
Yeah. You should always look forward because you never know what could be creeping behind the next corner.
And backwards, that's your past, right? And we all have past. We all have things that have taken place. And, that's not where your life is, right? Your life is in the now and in the future. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. And so that's cool, man. And you've been on this now spiritual journey for quite a while, and you've developed these skills and ability to really interact with this world, with the physical world, but you've kept such a strong connection with the non-physical and the spiritual realm. And how do you like create that? How do you bring that value into this world? How do you bring value for yourself and for other people in this realm, like in this earthly realm?
Well, basically, what I do, I listen to my spirits, and whatever they want to say, they can say it. And if they ask me to do something in this world, then I wouldn't mind helping them.
Ah, okay. So
right?
you view it almost like a service that you're providing. Like for these, your service is to allow these spirits to manifest themselves into this reality kind of through you.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody... I've always said that no matter who you are, no matter what you do, you're always a friend. And
oh, wait, hold on. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, you're always a friend. Now, is that a friend to yourself or a friend to others?
No matter who you are. So even if it's myself or to others.
Yeah.
No matter what.
So you actually are a friend just existing today. That's something that you can call yourself a friend. Like even if you're not a wife or a husband or a brother or a son, even if you don't have a family, something you are is a friend. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Ah.
So basically, Luke here sometimes doesn't really understand what friendship is, and
That's
I try
true.
to explain it to him.
That's true.
But a friend is someone who puts themselves out there and is willing to take that hand and guide it. And even if it comes to be necessary, pull them forward and help them in any situation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, man, because it's true. Jacob believes in friendship, and I've, just due to my own personal life and whatnot, I always say, he'll say, like, we're friends and stuff, and I say, I don't believe in friends. But I guess part of me is joking, and I'm still having, and that's part of what I'm learning from Jacob is about friendship, because he has this, like, fundamental really belief in that, and he, in fact, so much that he'll call everyone his friend, right? He meets people and says, that's my friend, this is my friend, and he actually treats them like that, which is in this world is not that, I mean, you don't see it every day, right? So it's cool, man, and that's part of probably what you offer is friendship. Like, that's part of what you're offering here in this realm,
Yeah, well, friendship is a part of life, no matter who you are. If you can't be a friend to someone, then what's the point of knowing someone?
Damn. Boom. Threw it down, Jacob. Man, okay, dude. Well, you know what? I think 11 and a half minutes is what we agreed to, because Jacob, his time is valuable, and he's only willing to come on this podcast to share some of his information with you guys, and it's like getting the message out there, getting the information out there that we all have something to offer, and I hope everybody's got something out of this, and go ahead and like and subscribe and check us out next time. I'm sure my man Jacob will be back. Any last words, bro?
Well, I hope you have a nice day, and be blessed. Let love and light shine.
Oh, damn. Some good words of wisdom from the man Jacob. And this podcast was sponsored by Beyond Water, which is an absolutely incredible company my friend Conrad has, created with his business partner. And they're just providing the absolutely unbelievably highest quality water that you can get, at the very least, in Atlantic Canada. And he's just crushing it, and it's going to be available. So go ahead and check his YouTube channel out. It's called Beyond Water, and this guy just has just endless knowledge of numerous topics, and one is water, and he'll explain it to you there on his videos. If you want to get hooked up with some of that, mention this podcast, mention my name, to support us as well. Soon enough, we'll be talking about chaga tea, which is a mushroom, and the health benefits of this tea are off the charts, and his company's also going to be selling that, so you can get involved in just general health is the topic we're mostly about. All right, everybody, peace out.